There's always that one cheap friend that wants to borrow money and never pay back. I guess our listener Carlos has a few of them. He wants to be paid back for his boys' trip. It's time for listener therapy. It's Tino Cochino Radio. Serena has the DM. Read it, and then we'll have a little conversation.
I planned a boys' trip with my best friend since high school. It's been 3 months since we went. We had a great time, but I'm still owed money for the Airbnb by 3 of my friends. I've tried sending group texts, and they tell me that they're going to Zelle me, but it never comes. I'm sick of asking for the money, but I could really use it. My girl says it's not worth losing friends over, but are they really friends if they don't pay me back money they owe me?
The fact your girl's on their side is crazy. My girl says it's not worth losing friends. Yes, it is. Like, this is, you looked out for 3 of them. It's not just one. You looked out for 3 of them. They got this free trip, and then by that, all of them not paying you back. I don't think that's a coincidence. They probably talked about it. They're like, man, you know, Carlos ain't gonna say anything, man. And like, they're trying to finesse you out of it and just let you forget about it and be all nonchalant. And I think it's, I think it's stupid. I think you need to fight for your money.
I would definitely ask again and be honest and be like, I'm struggling. But if they, I guess, ignore me again, then I would just move forward, but know how they are, and I would look at them differently.
Or you do the next trip, like plan it all normal, and now you don't pay them back.
Ooh,
yeah, you guys aren't going.
Yeah,
No one's
and
gonna
then
go.
it's even.
Yeah.
Nicasio, thoughts?
I'm on the girl side. I just feel like it's not worth losing your friends. And not to mention, there's probably other times where you're going to get blessed from them. At least I could speak on that. Like I've planned trips where my friends didn't pay me all the way, but you know what? They blessed me in other ways. You know what I'm saying?
I bet.
Like,
It's a whole lot.
Weird.
Knob on my knob. Corn on the cob. Okay, we'll take it to the phones. Let me see. Who's been online the longest? I think it's Amanda. Let's talk to Amanda. We'll get her thoughts on it next. It is Listen to Therapy on Tino Cochino Radio. So Carlos reached out because he wants to be paid back for his boy trip. We're inside listener therapy. I guess him and his boys, they planned this trip. I mean, he's been friends with these guys since like high school, and it's been 3 months since they went on the trip. He said they had an awesome time, but he still owed money for the Airbnb by 3 of the friends, and he's tried to reach out in group chat and everything, and nobody's getting back to him.
Rude.
And his girl's like, look, don't like fight this because you know they're your friends. It's not worth losing them over just some money. But he's like, I need that money right now. Amanda, what do you think about the whole situation?
I think there's just a loss at this point. He just needs to, kind of explain the situation. I could really use the money, but if you guys can't pay, then I would just next time get the money up front.
But do you even do it next time? Like, does this kind of show the quote unquote friend's true character?
Yeah, they're still my friends, but next time I wouldn't take the bill.
I just think it's crazy, especially if you could use the money and he's telling you like, hey guys, like I'm really struggling right now. Can you guys pay me back? And they still don't pay. I think I would look at my friends a little different.
Yeah, it's a loss. I wouldn't even bother with it anymore.
I'm kind of with you on it. Like, they're still going to be my friends. I would just like handle it different next time. Like you said, like don't take the bill and have them do it.
Also, just everything she said, right?
Yeah. I just want to let you guys know that she's not in the wrong and you can still be friends with them.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Good job, Nicasio.
Coming up next.
Tino Cochino Radio.
So I guess in the new season of Euphoria, Sydney Sweeney has like an OnlyFans storyline. And the director's defending it because people are upset by it.
Yes.
Everyone's upset about everything at this point, bro. Like, if you're going to do anything, you just have to know hate's going to come with it. We'll talk all about it next. I've never seen Euphoria, but I do know it's one of the biggest shows of recent times. In general, I think the show is kind of wild because, there's a lot of sex and drug use, and it was all about, it started as high school kids, right?
Yes.
And so now they're beyond high school. The new season just dropped. Sydney Sweeney's in it. And people are upset that her character has like an OnlyFans storyline, but the director is defending it. Serena's got more. It's tea time. Go ahead.
Yes, so a lot of people are saying that the scene felt unnecessary, weird, and even borderline uncomfortable. And in the scene, Sydney Sweeney is dressed up as a dog, and I guess she's doing this super sexual dog-themed photo shoot. But he's saying you're missing the whole point because it's supposed to feel absurd. And yeah, she's in this fantasy with the dog ears and ring lights, and then it snaps you back to reality because I guess her housekeeper is filming the whole thing. And he said that he purposely put her in an outdated house that has like the 70s tacky theme to it. So I haven't seen this episode, but I have watched all the other seasons of Euphoria. And I always thought there was kind of some weirdness to Euphoria, and there was OnlyFans content in, I think, season 2. So
what annoys me about stuff like this is you'll boycott Sydney Sweeney in a dog suit, but we won't boycott the Saw movies for cutting off arms and legs and blowing heads up.
That's more realistic.
Like, come on, man. I hate all this pick and choose what's good and what's not. If you don't like something, don't watch it. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Just don't watch it.
And without watching this show yet, this episode, I will say, I feel like Sydney Sweeney's character was always kind of lost. So without even watching this episode, I'm like, I wonder if that's somehow going to tie into her character, in finding herself.
Part of the storyline.
Yes.
Yeah.
If she's cool with doing it, why is people tripping?
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, she's doing it.
They feel uncomfortable in their own skin about it, and so they want to come out because now everyone thinks that their opinion is more than an opinion. Their opinion is a fact, and so it must be heard. And it's like, bro,
Unless they're exploiting her.
And that's probably with someone working at Staples.
But episode 2 of season 3 comes out this Sunday.
Well, there you go.
Coming up next.
Tino Casino Radio.
things to look for in a wife, but this is according to a woman. So we're gonna go over this and we'll see if Serena's wifey material or not.
Okay.
Next. There is a woman that is, I guess, decided to bless us with, in her opinion, the things to look for in a wife. And again, this is all according to a woman. So let's listen, and then we'll see if Serena fits wifey criteria according to this woman.
Okay.
Tino Cochino Radio, play it.
These wouldn't just be preferences, these would be non-negotiables. And this is one that women love to clap back on, but you have to ask yourself, what does her living environment look like? And that includes her car, because if that's all chaotic, you gotta ask yourself, how is she going to be able to steward a home, a marriage, your children? And the cleanliness itself is not about perfection. It's about the discipline and the stewardship that I feel like often gets overlooked. If a woman is so full of Botox and filler that she doesn't even look like herself, to me it screams insecurity. And it's an important question to ask because it makes you wonder, is she truly rooted in who God made her to be? Or is she just seeking validation from the world? Oh, and another one that women like to encourage with this whole fake empowerment movement. Is she half naked on her social media? And go ahead and throw a Bible verse in the bio. Don't overlook this one, fellas. I'm telling you what, is she disciplined with money? Is this woman out here spending money like crazy, out here chasing materialism? Okay, who's she going to for advice? Is she going to her circle of girlfriends, or is she taking that to Christ? How does she take accountability? Is it always everyone else's fault? Her ex is a narcissist. It's always her ex's fault. Does she take accountability? How does she take correction?
Let's start with Matt. You know Serena. You've known Serena for about 5 years now.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I think she's only 1 for 5 on this. I think she's good at taking accountability. She's disciplined in money. I don't see thirst traps on her page.
Yep.
No Botox filler that I can tell, right?
I have had Botox, but I get very, very
she's 2
little.
for 5. And but the clean car.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the
but
same
you're
way.
one to talk.
I know, but we asked.
But Matt, you've never been in my car.
But I've seen it from the outside. You have windows that aren't tinted. There's lots
That's
of
a
like.
lie. Now you're just
I
capping.
mean, but Serena, you have admitted that your car is not the cleanest.
That was my old car. I have a new car now, and I take very, very good care of it.
Okay.
I don't think she would have married me because I did have water bottles everywhere when I first met my husband, like everywhere. I remember one time he did tell me that was almost a deal breaker. He
That's
was
a
like,
woman.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a woman thing. And I don't know if I'll ever understand it. There's always water bottles by the bed. Like, why is there a collection? Is it hard? Like, this is a real question. Is it hard to remember to throw them away?
No, so I've gotten better because now I have a cup. But my thing is, I like cold water, so I would get a cold water at night and then I would drink it. And then obviously, when you wake up in the morning, then it's not cold. And then I'd be like, "Why do I want to throw this away? Because it's still good water." And then I would just get another.
But is it good water if it just sits by the bed for a week?
It gets moldy.
Eventually, I would just water the plants with it. But
The circle of life.
God.
That's funny. Okay, let's keep it going on like doing things, right? I guess apparently doing a certain task for 6 minutes can reduce stress by 68% more than walking or listening to music.
Sex.
I would say meditation.
that is a good one.
I don't know. We'll see. Next. All right, so if you want to find a way to reduce stress, but maybe something outside of the physical stuff, right? Like walking, or I know a lot of people will listen to music. Apparently, 6 minutes of reading reduces stress by 68%. It says book readers live 23% longer, according to a 12-year Yale study.
I believe this.
I bet you do. Because you read a lot, so you're like, oh, this is me.
It's also the books you're reading too.
Nope. Because, okay, you guys talk so much stuff about these books that I read, but they truly are these love stories. And there's so many things that you have to remember and like go back to or reflect on because there's like little like Easter eggs that connect. Like,
I bet.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, they are sex books, though. I mean, but it's like old school porn.
Yeah.
You have
it's
to.
not.
They have storylines.
It's like the old
It's
lowrider
not the
magazines. Like I
same.
love those because they had the
It is
girls.
not the same.
In the back.
You read the old school lowrider magazines.
This says that reading outperformed listening to music, drinking tea, and going for a walk because the brain doesn't just distract itself. It enters a measurably different state of calm. Regular readers show lower rates of depression and stronger emotional regulation than non-readers. Brain imaging shows that reading a novel creates connectivity, changes that persist for days after finishing, and it strengthens pathways tied to empathy and emotional processing. The book ends, but the brain changes stay.
So I think I started reading.
This did say a novel, not a smut book.
Yeah, this definitely
They're novels.
They're novels, yes. But I did start reading 5 months into postpartum. And I mean, I really, really enjoyed it. And I would post about my book. And then my friend who was also in postpartum, she started reading the same book. And now she is like an avid reader. And she actually said like reading saved her during postpartum because she had a really rough time her first pregnancy, and the second time around it's really, really helped. So if you are going through that, maybe pick that up.
This says reading fiction activates the sensory cortex. The brain processes smells, sounds, and textures described on the page as if they were real. Oh my God. So in these sex scenes that you read about, you really feel like you're in it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No, right? I mean, based on this.
No way, you guys are focused on the sex. It
But
is
you're so
this.
like-
Be adults.
Which is crazy because they watch movies. Everybody watches movies with sex in
Yes,
it. But they
a
don't
lot
shave
of
those.
books are movie. Or a
These
lot
books
of
are crazy.
You act like
movies
we're
are
saying
books.
bad things. I asked the
But because
question.
you're taking away from the actual point of reading. Yes, there is
Reteen.
sex. There is sex
You
in
read?
these books.
Tino Radio.
Turn it up.
The dumbest thing your kid's ever done. I mean, you can admit it. It's all good, bro. No one's perfect. We'll go with our producer, Matt. I mean, this whole thing was kind of inspired by your kid trying to wash his Switch.
Yeah, he came to me one day and he was like, Dad, my Switch is kind of sticky on the screen. Our kids have messy ass hands and the
Yeah.
screen just covered with like a film of nastiness. So it's like, you got to clean that off. He's like, well, how do I clean that? I was like, well, a little bit of soap and water, clean it off. He's like, all right. So he comes back about a day or so and he goes, Dad, my Switch doesn't work. Keep in mind, my son is 13 years old.
Oh my God.
He's been on this earth long enough to have some common sense. I was like, what's wrong? Let me check it out. So I picked the Switch up and I like a little bit of water drips out throughout the, from the inside out. I was like, Antonio, why is this Switch dripping? He goes, well, I cleaned it. I washed it. I was like, what do you mean you washed it? How did you wash it? This kid, took the sink, cranked it on full bore, put the Switch underneath the water, right? As the
Yes.
sink's pouring down, and
On
we just watch it.
full bore?
Full bore.
What does that mean?
I almost feel like though this is kind of your fault.
Yes, I was going to say this
Why?
is your fault because
Why?
you told him to wash it with soap and water. Matt, nobody washes electronics with that. There's wipes and actual
Yes.
material made for
Yeah,
this.
but still, you put a
Yes.
little bit on a paper towel and you just
No.
wipe it off. That's what I
That's
meant.
what you should have said.
But come on, should I have said that?
You're the
Yes.
type of guy that puts your shoes in the washer, right?
I do
knew
that.
I knew. Who does that?
Why wouldn't you do that?
No.
If they're not leather.
But Matt, were they on full bore?
It was full bore. I do a full rinse cycle.
I could top this one.
Go ahead.
My son's, he was 3 years old, and then my grandma has like this back scratcher that she scratches the dog and her back.
Oh, no.
Tell me why he put it in his mouth. I was doomed.
I mean, well, we might as well go to your kid. He has to done something.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, you're perfect.
Yeah.
I just
calm
can't
down.
think of something.
That's crazy. If he was a kitchen supply, he'd be fabuloso.
Yes. Perfecto.
he is fabulous.
He does,
Okay.
He also, he also
Serena's
doesn't know
kids are
that.
perfect. We'll talk to Dawn. Her 4-year-old is not. And she'll tell us why next. We're talking about the dumbest thing that your kid has done. Our producer Matt told his kid, I mean, it's his fault. He told his kid to wash his Switch because it was dirty with a little soap and water.
little.
His kid didn't know what to do. He went to the sink and just drowned this thing.
Tabor.
Dumbest thing your kid has done. Dawn, let me know.
Okay, so look, I'm trying to sell a buffer, right? The kids are helping me out trying to sell the buffer, but this doesn't get no money for the buffer. He gives the buffer away for free, gets in trouble, and I'm out of buffer.
How did he give it away for free? Like, that was the worst hustle ever. Like, what happened?
He just didn't get no money from it.
Are we talking about a car buffer?
Yeah.
How old was your son trying to sell this buffer?
I know.
He was 4 years old.
What did you expect?
You're starting to hustle young.
You can't even pick it up.
Not hustling.
I just see him at the car wash, like, here, help my mom. Take it. Like, no.
It was a life lesson. Yes, it was.
Dawn, I appreciate the call. Thank you so much. In a divorce, who gets the dog? I've always thought that this is like a thing. I mean, that people would fight about. I guess a lot of people just say, oh, whatever, you take it. But for me, I mean, my dogs are like my kids. So, I would fight to the death. Spain has just approved a law recognizing animals as sentient beings. We'll talk all about it next. So in a divorce, who gets the dog, right? I feel like you don't hear this talked about enough, but most families have animals, and obviously the animals build this connection with the family, and how do you decide who splits it up? It's like a kid. Well, in Spain, they have approved a law recognizing animals as sentient beings. What exactly does sentient beings mean?
They're no longer considered as just objects. So in the case of a divorce, they can no longer be seized, abandoned, mistreated, or separated from one of their owners in the case of a divorce or separation, which I didn't think about it. When people get divorced, there's probably people who do abandon their dogs. So it's insane.
I can't even imagine
that. That's sad.
Yeah,
I mean, it's an easy out. Like if your partner wants them, like, oh, I've never wanted them anyways. Go ahead, take them.
Usually one partner, I feel like most of the time, one partner does love the dog more than the other.
Oh, for sure.
I think
I love my dogs a little bit more. But then because I feel like my husband tries to downplay how much he likes our dogs. I'm like, you love our dogs.
That's a man thing.
Because
though.
I'm like,
why though?
Some men are just so machismo, they don't want to like...
No, it's not that. I just think he's never really like had a dog growing. Well, he has, but they were outside dogs.
Dogs are man's best friend. They're the dogs show some of the only loyalty. Man, I used to have an uncle that I even hate saying it out loud. It makes me sick to my stomach. He would kick their family dog, and I would see that. It would make me so mad. But that dog every night still came home to him,
loyal,
and was like, "Hey, like I hope you don't hit me, but hi, welcome home." It was so sad, bro. But it's like dog, you can't compare that loyalty.
Our dog right now too, like I've mentioned, we found out he's diabetic. So my husband is the one that gives him the insulin twice a day for the most part.
Also, he knows.
And I feel like when we were trying to figure out what was going on with my dog and he was having seizures, I feel like it was affecting my husband. And I would tell him, see, you do love him.
Those seizures are horrible, man. My little
They're
Eugene
scary.
has them sometimes, and it's just, you got to sit there with him and go through it. And man, the first time I didn't know what happened. It was heartbreaking. I mean, it still is. He had one recently that really like scared me, and it's just sad. Like you just hold him and you have to be with him and wait it out.
He's the sweet one.
I feel like whenever you go on trips, like you actually take the right measures and you take your dogs and you take them to hotels. You know what I mean? Yep. I feel like Serena just puts them in the backyard and closes the door.
If I'm giving my dog insulin, trust me, my dog is doing great.
My business partner Mikey doesn't speak much on the show, but sometimes he puts his hand up and says, "Give me that mic."
You guys remember how we talked about how my ex-girlfriend took my house?
Yeah.
She also kept my dog.
You never talked about that dog, though. Did you like the dog?
I love that dog. He was my birthday dog.
Oh, the boxer.
Amazing. Yes, the boxer.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And the house was one
Was
thing.
that Harley?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I wasn't that sad about the house, but I was definitely bothered by the dog.
It's sad, bro. It's sad, man. I can't imagine. I think about the day my dogs die because they're getting older, and I'm just like, oh my God, bro. It sucks. I hate the thought of it, but in my head, I'm like, animals, they only have a certain amount of time, and they could have went to anybody. And so if you're a good person and you have that and you can give them your all, then that's the win.
Yes, yeah.
You know, like you have to go into it knowing that you're going to lose them, and that sucks.
Yeah.
But just know that you were able to give them that amazing life. Oh, bro, I go to the dog store, I bring my dog cupcakes. All the like dog kinds, right? Like the dog kinds, not like sprinkles, but but they love it, bro. They know what's up. Sometimes I'm on a fatty day. If I go get a burger and I come home, they'll sit next to me and they know what's up because if they're quiet, they'll get a fry. Oh man, best day in the world.
My dog gets carrots now, but he loves them.
Yeah, too late for that, Serena.
Let's see. The most dangerous jobs in the world. I'm curious. Let's talk about it next. All right, most dangerous jobs in the world. Serena has a list. Give us a couple.
Underwater welding. A worker dies every 33 days.
Oh, that sounds fun, though.
But it just sounds scary. I have a fear of drowning, and I think I'm slightly claustrophobic. So I just feel like the pressure of being underwater, I don't know.
What does it say? Why they die? What is it?
It does not say.
I wonder if it's a pressure thing or if something explodes or
Stingray?
Suit. A stingray.
That's
Maybe.
it. What's another one?
Ironworking. Someone dies every 26 days.
What? That's crazy. I mean, I get it. I mean, you're talking about
That's
These are manly jobs,
Yeah.
bro. Like, these are things I could never do in a million years. I mean, these guys that build buildings and
Up on skyscrapers?
no, that stuff is so scary.
Hell no.
Alaskan crab fishing. A worker dies every 8 days, which I've seen some of those documentaries. They're pretty crazy.
What do they die? Do they fall over like the ship and stuff? I guess because it's so like turbulent.
I feel like, I know this sounds like cliche, but I think it's like the storms, because they are like, they're trying to
storms.
like, they're going out there because they're like, okay, no one's really going to be out there. We're going to get these fish.
Like Deadliest
and then,
Catch. Someone just died on that show, I think.
Yes.
Give me one more.
Logging. A worker dies every 6.5 days.
Imagine taking these jobs and knowing these stats, right?
But what do they pay though? Is it crazy?
Well, that's the thing. I bet you're getting.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're getting paid a ton. This, bro, real quick. Truck drivers. It says a worker dies every 9 hours. I wonder. That's got to be
man.
from falling asleep, right?
Yeah,
I mean-
but plus you're always on the
yeah.
road, and that probably increases your chances too.
My stepdad's brother used to drive trucks, and I don't think he ever got in an accident. But man, he said it was the worst thing ever because it was. He's like, it's cool because you get to see all the country and it's beautiful and,
and
stuff.
they pay good.
And they pay really good. That's
Yeah.
why he did it. But it's just, he's like, man, you're so tired. And he's like, a couple times he would catch himself dozing off,
Oh,
and he'd wake
heck
up like, what am I
no.
doing, bro? Like, I have this huge truck.
Yeah. Well, because too, they probably feel that pressure because you have to deliver like at a certain window. Like I forgot, I think it's Walgreens or somebody. They will not accept it if you're late. I know this because my
interesting.
mom, she does payroll for like a trucking company.
A druggie company?
Serina actually has a very, well, not dangerous, but I was trying to find a clever way to tie this in. I don't know how to do it. My brain's not working today. I'm not a truck driver. She's about to wrap up a 15-book series.
Yes.
I can't believe you've read that many.
That sounds boring.
Why is that?
It's a lot of books. Serina, is there an inner reason that you always feel attacked? We'll talk more about it next. I can't recall the last time I read a book. This is Tino Cochino. I'm trying to think about it. I bought a couple of books recently, and I was like, I'm going to read them on flights. And I downloaded them to my phone. Never read them. They're just sitting there. I feel like if I'm going to read, I probably need to get the actual like physical book. For some reason, reading it on the phone just does not interest me.
People have told me about getting a Kindle, but yeah, something about having the book. Like I just love having the book and flipping the pages, the smell of a new book.
Serina is about to wrap up a 15-book series.
Yes, I started in May of last year. So it's taken, almost a year. Yeah. And she just announced to this author, Sarah J. Maas, that she's releasing 2 new books that go along with the series.
So you're not
in
really gonna be
October.
done then.
No, which I'm excited for, but I'm also like, I don't want to say bummed, but I'm ready to move on to the next book.
What is
you know
the
what I mean?
series?
So there's Crescent City, Akatar, which is A Court of Thorns and Roses, and then there is Throne of Glass, and they're all intertwined together. And so the author, I've heard, is a big Marvel fan, so she kind of has her books like kind of the same universe where they kind of tie in together.
But they
and
are sex books, right?
there's these ones. No, they do have a few sex scenes, but these ones aren't as smutty, I guess.
But they're like what? Like romance novels?
Some of them's romance. So Akatar has more romance. Throne of Glass, there is, some romance, but it's more about like woman empowerment. Like there's this, she's an assassin who's also, I don't want to give it up, but she just goes through a journey. And then in Crescent City, this one more is about them trying to find out who like a murderer is, kind of thing.
Oh, a mystery.
I'm so bored with this conversation. Is there anyone that wants to add anything?
I just want to know, how disconnected are you with your husband?
We're not disconnected at all.
I just couldn't
It is a lot of
I couldn't imagine going home and my girl's head into the book. Sorry.
Why?
I just
A
couldn't-
lot of people
I
read.
couldn't imagine that.
When do you find the time to read? I mean, this has to be a lot of reading.
So I feel like last year I was flying through these books, and I was reading. Sometimes I would stay after work and I would read. I would read a lot in the school pickup line. I was reading at home, but because I have been going to the gym more, it's taken away from my reading time. And so I do probably read like maybe 15 minutes at night before I go to bed.
That's good.
Sorry, I'm boring you guys.
It's Tino Cochino.
Radio. Tino Cochino Radio. You dig that?
Are you smarter than Nicasio? Who do we have on the line, Matt?
Rebecca.
Rebecca, you ready to play?
Yes, I am ready.
Oh my
I
God.
love the energy. All right, Nicasio, hit her with a question.
Which NBA superstar once expressed a desire to be a weatherman if basketball hadn't worked out? Is it A, Michael Jordan, B, Shaquille O'Neal, or C, Devin Booker?
Okay, I don't know who Devin Booker is.
What?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I know. Isn't that embarrassing? I'm just going to guess the person that I don't know, Devin Booker.
No.
Not Booker. Okay, it's all good. Now it narrows it down. You have A, which is
Michael Jordan, or B, Shaquille O'Neal.
I think maybe Shaquille.
It's not Shaq?
No, it's not Shaq.
That's who I thought it was. To be
Okay, well,
honest.
you know what? Actually, I was going to say the other one.
Oh, okay.
Of course. Michael Jordan. There it is. There you go. Congratulations. I don't know how you did it,
my
but you got it. We'll just get some info. Hold on, okay?
Right on. Thank you, guys.
Coming up next.
Tino Cucino Radio.
There is a man that is describing what the biggest flex in today's world is. What do you think it is, Serena?
The ability to just let things go.
I kind of I was going to say peace of mind.
Yes.
So, I mean, that kind of ties into it.
I was going to say good credit.
I mean, that's important too. We'll see what it is next. Our producer Matt was out of the room and we all talked about this, but there's a man basically breaking down, in his opinion, what the biggest flex is in our modern day world. Serena said...
The ability to let things go.
I said peace of mind. Nicasio said good credit. What do you think?
I think a loving partnership with your wife or spouse.
All right, biggest flex in the world. What is it?
I think the biggest flex right now in the world is peace. The real peace. The kind you don't really have to post. Think about it. You're really peaceful every single day, and you don't have to worry about anything. What's better flex than that?
Man, I agree. Like in your 20s, you don't think anything like this, but I'm almost 40. And I can tell you, man, the most perfect day is just hanging out at home, chilling. Like I just put a TV back in my backyard.
Yeah.
And oh my God, when the breeze is perfect and I'm just sitting out there, no drink, no smoke, no nothing, just sitting there.
But try that.
just sitting there peaceful with a breeze and my dogs at my house. Oh my God, it feels so good to not have to worry about anything. So I agree with this. Peace is the ultimate flex.
Well, also peace, it probably goes hand in hand with your health too, because if you're not, like peace within, then you start stressing and that starts doing all these different things to your body. And then that's a whole other problem.
Yeah,
well,
1,000%.
Especially like for holidays when you're with your families and stuff like that. Like I can't stand when people are like doing the whole holiday thing, but also like they have their phones out and they just quick to put it on Snapchat or Instagram. It's like, dude, just enjoy the moment.
Put the phone away.
Yeah, I know. Matt, is your peace weed?
It's a piece of my peace. I think peace for me is when everything is just, I'm a very busy man, but I just like when everything's set in place and everything's running smoothly.
Take it easy, Wall Street.
Take it easy, Gary V.
Yo, if you're looking for peace, I'm going to tell you right now, man, Jamaica. A trip to Jamaica for you and whoever you want to take, all inclusive. We cover the flight. We cover the hotel. This could be your reality, man. We kick off this promotion in like a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. We'll be broadcasting from Jamaica so we can kind of give you the full experience. But it's going to be a thing. For more details, follow on Instagram at Tino Cucino.
Blah, blah.